Good afternoon, class. My name is Juan, as you all know, and I will be talking to you about Ebola. My title is The New Black Plague, not in any way related with it's a fever. Anyways, a real quick question. How many of you guys know how many people have died from Ebola?
1,000.
Thousands?
Sure. 8,000. I don't know.
How many people do you know personally?
Oh, personally?
Or like just in general? Like that.
My bad.
Anyone want to take a
I'm
stab
not
at
talking
it?
anymore.
5,000.
No, 20.
220.
10,000.
The actual amount of people, according to MSF.org, which is also known as Doctors Without Borders, is 20,000 people who have been affected and 10,000 people who have died. And that's just in West Africa itself, and not including anywhere else that it has affected. And Ebola is a virus that affects humans and primates, and people can usually get affected when they were to touch an infected animal, and through that animal, they get the virus, and through skin contact, that's how you can get it from person to person. So today, the first thing I'll be talking about is the signs and symptoms of Ebola. Secondly is prevention, and thirdly is research and support. Don't know what's happening. The CDC says symptoms appear 2 to 21 days after exposure. The average exposure rate is 8 to 10. And usually symptoms include diarrhea, vomiting, stomach pain, bleeding, fever, headaches, muscle pain, weakness, and fatigue. And recovery depends usually upon your own immune system. It also depends upon your clinical care. Now, the good thing about it is that once you're affected, if you manage to recover, your body will create antibodies that last for up to 10 years. So you're pretty much like immune for at least 10 years. Transmission usually comes, like what I said, through infected animals and skin contact, as well as sex, bodily fluid, and just touching objects that were in contact with the virus. The good thing is that it does not spread through air, water, or food. Hospitals are a double-edged sword because of the fact that it's basically a self-contained area that allows for the virus to accumulate and spread. So the best way to prevent that is pretty much by isolation and making sure that your hands are washed. And just a little fact, if you are going to have sex and you are infected with Ebola, do not have sex within 3 months of recovery, because you will transmit that virus, and you don't want that to happen. Now, proper prevention is proper sterilization of instruments, equipment, and tools, and just basically monitor yourself for 21 days to see if you have been affected. Now, currently there has been no research and there's no cure for this virus. But the FDA has approved the animal rule, which allows for people to experiment on animals to see what they can do to create a vaccine. And although that there may have been some vaccines that can be used, they pretty much are not able to apply it because it's too expensive, and there's not enough people that can be trained to apply it. And so now that, in conclusion, now I hope you guys have learned more about Ebola. I have talked about the signs, symptoms, and transmission of the disease, as well as prevention and the ways we can, as well as research. So hopefully you guys can spread awareness and just practice proper hygiene.